We're live. Anybody on here? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Let's go back. Is anybody on here? Whoa, I'm moving it like crazy. Hey, I see somebody's on. Hey, Michael Brown. Hey, Michael Bowman. It has been a while. I was checking out and see if my camera on my new Chromebook worked. So I was jumping on here. I'm doing pretty good, but I am sick. You might can hear it in my voice. Sorry about the bright, what is that, window behind me. I'm sitting in my recliner, so it's a little bright back here. Back here. I can't even, right there. It's a little bright. Looks good from here. Oh, that's good. I watched my grandbaby the other day. He was sick, so now I'm sick. Can you hear me okay? I know my voice is breaking up a little bit because I'm not feeling my best today, but I just wanted to jump on here right quick. Well, that's good. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you can hear me good. Still got my headphones on. I ain't even brushed my hair today. I apologize, but that's the way it is when you're sick and don't feel good. Ooh, looking a hot mess. Hot mess. Let's be honest, when do I not look a hot mess? I can hear you. I'm sorry you're sick. No, I ain't took no tests. Now, be honest, Michael. You know I look a hot mess. Yeah, this is my new recliner. I bought one that'll lift me up. That way I don't have a lot of trouble getting out of it. It helps a lot because of my hip. Hey, Leslie. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been taking medicine for a couple of days trying to feel better. Yeah, I haven't been on live in a long time. I'm like, what? Why go live? I'm always a hot mess when I go live. Or sick or something. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I got my Chromebook popped up on my knees, so So I'm moving it around. I guess that's 11 people on live. 3 thumbs up. Thank y'all. Spring cleaning. It's pouring down rain here today, so I ain't been doing nothing but sitting right here in this recliner, trying to take it easy. There's a hurricane coming through here, so it's been like pouring down rain all day. My husband just went out in the rain to get him some drinks. So I was waiting on him to get back. I gotta help him when he gets back. My grandbabies are good. He's a little sick. He was coughing the other day and a little bit sick because he started back school. But they're doing okay. Even my little 2-year-old grandbaby started school like a preschool. My 5-year-old, well, he's fixing to be 5. He's still 4. He's fixing to be 5 in November. He's in preschool. Nice day in Michigan. That's good. It's good to hear. Yeah, they're all running around here playing. Well, I hope you have a good nap, Michael. I'd probably feel better if I took a nap. My chair is comfy. It actually vibrates and got heat. I got the heat. I need to turn that off. I'm a little bit warm. But I do have a massage going on right now. I could turn that on. Oh, you won't hear that noise. My husband got us a new recliner. Both of them lift because he's actually having knee surgery tomorrow on his second knee. So that'll help him get up. And then he got me one to help me with my hip. Help me get up. No, thank you. Was that him? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not showing much of my home because I still got to do my um, home tour of my little fall decor. I haven't showed that yet. I was going to actually show it on the first day of fall, but we had to get new chairs and change my decor around a little bit just to make them work because he sleeps a lot in his chair. So we wanted it changed around so he could like stretch out in his chair. So, and then I got sick, so I haven't felt good. So I haven't put up my fall decor video yet. I think I'm gonna work on. I got a little wreath that I picked up from the thrift store. I'm gonna work on that in a little bit, and put some fall like leaves and stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree on it. Fix it up. I know. This year has flew by, hasn't it? Really flown by. It's crazy. I was like, oh, first of the year, I was like, oh, I'm going to do all these things this year. And the whole year's flew by and I ain't done none of it. Thank you for the prayers, Martha. I appreciate that. Right now, really, all we've been watching on TV is my husband's been watching some kind of court case with Young Thug and all that court case that's been going on in Atlanta. He's been watching that. I honestly don't watch a lot of TV. He watches like some fishing on YouTube and just stuff like that. Not a whole lot of nothing, really. Yeah, it's went by so quick. And especially since I stay home all the time. But you would think I'd watch a lot of TV. I watch YouTube more than anything. Thank you, BLK Cover Boy. Thank you for saying hello. Glad you like my hauls. I feel like I haven't hardly done anything this year. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that I haven't lost all my subscribers because I haven't been putting out a lot of content this year. I just haven't been getting out a lot. I haven't been driving a lot because of my hip. I drove to the Dollar General last night and I was laughing because I had my seat as far back as I could get it. I could barely reach my steering wheel. But I was trying to stay stretched out so it wouldn't hurt my hip real bad. Thank you, BLK Coverboy. I need to bring you over here and let you clean my house. I tidy up. I don't clean as much as I used to, but I try to keep it tidied up for sure. Yeah, that is crazy, ain't it? At the things that we like to watch. I tell you what, my son came over here. The back of my mobile home really needed cleaning. It was like, because of the trees and stuff, it was like really um, almost green looking on the back. And I was so embarrassed about how bad it looked. But my son came over here, fixed my water. I finally got water here outside that I can use. Him and my husband hooked up our water, hooked up a water hose. And then my son, he checked a little small leak I had on top of my roof. He fixed that and he pressure washed the back of my mobile home. So it looks like a brand new mobile home from the pressure washing he did. I was so appreciative of that because I used to pressure wash all of the back of my mobile home with a little one I had and it quit. And he done it. And it was so nice. I appreciate it so much. Oh, wow. That's awful, Melissa. Produced on my bus. Wow. So they put you on paid leave. Wow. That is awful. I hate to hear that. Broccoli cornbread. I ain't made that in a long time. I need to make some. I love that broccoli cornbread. What is that's I was wondering what that was. My husband brought me a coffee earlier from McDonald's. He went out and about. He knows I like the McDonald's coffees. He brought me one. Wow, I appreciate that too. I appreciate you being subscribed for that long and still being here and still sticking around. I appreciate it so much. I feel I feel like I've grown old on YouTube. 'Cause I started out in my 30s and now I'm like 53. So I'm like, wow, I've grown old on YouTube. Wow, I hate you had to go through that. I really hate you had to go through that. I know that couldn't have been easy to deal with. It's so sad that people had to go through that and deal with that. Mm. These poor kids these days. Yes, Melissa, stuff is very expensive right now. Every time I go to the grocery store, I get angry. I hate it, but I do. I get angry because of the prices of groceries. And I'm like, I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, how do people afford to feed their families? And everything's getting smaller and the prices are going up. It's just ridiculous. The mattress I got, yes, I love that mattress. I haven't had any problems with that mattress. My husband, he has slept in it a few times, but he sleeps in a recliner a lot because he has neuropathy in his legs, so he has to sleep where he's comfortable. And a lot of times he ends up going to sleep in here in the recliner, and that's where he ends up sleeping. So he hasn't slept in the mattress as much as I have. I sleep on it every night. I haven't bought any eggs in the last couple times I've went. I don't think. Well, a little bit, not much. I used to buy the big, like 64 pack, or I think it was 64 eggs in one pack. But I cut it down to where I just buy like a 12 pack or maybe two 12 packs when I go. That was back when my husband was working, so I was cooking him breakfast every morning. Sorry, I keep moving this, y'all. I'm holding it now. But now I don't cook breakfast as much, so I don't buy as many eggs as I used to. Yeah, I used to have a lot of neck problems, but I changed my pillow and it really helped. I got a different kind of pillow. But sometimes my arms bother me. I have pain in my neck and my arms. I want to tingle and carry on. Thank you so much, BLK Cover Boy. Try not to work too hard. Bye. See you next time. I can't think of what kind of pillow it is. I might can leave it to you in the chat later what kind it is, but it's not like a regular pillow. My husband ordered them. but it throws my neck back, and it sinks in the middle, and it just makes my neck go back that much, makes my head go back, throws my neck up, and chin up. Excuse me. I'll try to look at the name of it when I go in there, and I'll leave it on. I'll leave it in the comment for you what kind it is, as I can't think of what it is right now. And I don't know if he ordered it off Amazon or where he ordered it from. I don't think it's on my Amazon. Let me look at my Amazon right quick. I don't think it's on my Amazon, but no, I don't see it on my Amazon. Must have been on his Amazon. But I'll leave you a message. You know what kind it is, but it helped my neck a lot because my neck was killing me every night. My mother has trouble with her neck too. She's always complaining about her neck hurting. Do you have to use a heating pad or anything? I use a heating pad at night on my hip and leg, but I've never tried a heating pad on my neck. Yeah. Use ice. I hate all these pains we have when we try to sleep and be comfortable. My husband got him a new pillow too because where he was working all the time, he had a lot of stress on his neck and stuff. He seems to do a little better with the pillow when he can lay in the bed. He seems to sleep more in the recliner because he's always wore a CPAP as long as I've been with him, and they try to. His doctor gets on him because he keeps up with it. It's got some kind of thing on his CPAP where it tells them how long he sleeps and stuff, and they fuss at him because he don't sleep enough on the CPAP because he's always sleeping in here in the recliner now. But that's where he's more comfortable with his feet, is in here in the recliner. Why, I don't know. He just seems to be more comfortable than in the bed here recently. Yeah, that's true. I've never tried ice. He's used ice, but I've never tried ice. I always go for heat. I actually had to buy me a new heating pad here recently because my other heating pad just quit on me. I even noticed that. I mean, I know you're not supposed to use a heating pad all the time, but I do it. I use it a lot because I need it. And my hip, I guess because I use it without having anything in between it or anything, so my hip is actually turned kind of brown. I told my husband, I said, um, I must be tanning my hip because it's a lot browner than the other hip from the heat that I use on the heating pad all the time. Huh. Ice helps anxiety. That's weird. I've never heard of that. I've never had any much trouble with anxiety. I know a lot of people do. I hate it for them. We are just having some, what was it I told him to get? Oh, we're just having a I can't even think of what you call it. Salisbury steak and gravy tonight. And it's the kind you cook in the microwave. It ain't homemade. Because I got some, like already made potatoes in the refrigerator. So I said, just get some Salisbury steak and gravy to go with that. We'll have that because I've been sick. I ain't felt like cooking. And my husband he don't cook much at all. He's not a big cook. I wish he was. I wish he could get in there and we could whip up anything, but he's not much of a cook. He ain't never tried to cook, really. Only thing I ever knowed him to cook is like eggs, and he can cook bacon, just little stuff like that, but he ain't never been much of a cook. So when I'm sick, we just cook whatever, something simple. And I told him, I said, if they get any watermelon, get us some watermelon, because I don't know why I'm craving watermelon. Something cool. I guess I got sore throat, so I guess something cool on the throat would be nice. He probably could boil pasta if he'd try. He don't care to cook. Thank you, Pink Rose. I don't feel that bad. I sound worse than I feel. And I got a little bit of a cough, but it ain't a bad cough. And see, he's supposed to go have his knee operated on tomorrow. And I don't want to go to the hospital and I don't feel good. I don't want to make nobody else sick, and they ain't gonna want me there. Yeah, that sounds good. I had to take a COVID test a few weeks ago because I was sick, and my daughter-in-law didn't want me coming out there and watching the kids if I had COVID. But no, 90% of the time, if I get sick, it's from the kids because they be in school and they get sick every time they start school, of course. So then I end up sick because I'm watching them. But then she didn't want me to come back and watch them again if I had COVID. But I tested positive for COVID. Yeah, I love watermelon. Watermelon is like my most favorite fruit, and bananas. But I don't eat a lot of bananas because of the sugar in the banana. But watermelon, grapes, and bananas is my favorite fruit. Thank you, Jen. Hopefully it'll be gone in a few days because I do praise and worship at church. And I don't want to have to be sick and miss out on that. Today's Thursday, Friday's Saturday. So by Sunday, I should be good. It's Labor Day, so I went to the Wow. I hate having to go to emergency room. what the world? Something just popped up in my way. I can't see. Oh, there we go. Come on now. I will definitely add you to my prayer list. Thank you so much. I can always use the prayers. As far as I know, I've never had COVID, but I was pretty sick one time last year, and I didn't test to see if I had COVID. But as far as I know, I've never had COVID. Wow, that's a lot. 3 times. Definitely be praying for your sister. I hate that. I hate that C word. A lot of people have been having cancer. I hate that word. Definitely add her. What is her name, if you don't mind me asking? We'll add her to our prayer list at church. Definitely be praying for her. This thing keeps popping up in my way. Hello, hello. The one and only neighbor, Tina D. Not a real exciting chat, but I've been sick and I'm trying to recover, but I do appreciate you guys hopping on and talking with me. Her name, Tina D. Kid behind camera. I can tell my sugar's getting low. Has anybody ever heard of when your sugar gets low, your mouth tingles inside? My mouth started tingling inside a while back. I was like, what in the world is this? I've never felt it before. But then I checked my sugar, and it was low. And then when I eat, it goes away. And it does it every time my sugar gets low. And then I eat, and it'll go away. Never heard of it before. Never had it before. It started after I lost weight. And then I noticed that my mouth would start tingling inside of it. It just feels funny in my mouth. And then I noticed my sugar'd be low. I'm in my PJs now. Well, this is considered a dress, but I stay in my PJs a lot. I don't go a whole lot since I don't drive. I stay home a lot. So if I ain't going nowhere, I stay in my pajamas most time. I guess that's why I don't make as many videos as I used to, because I had to get out of my pajamas to make videos. Yeah, it sure does. My husband's like, you need to get out and go more, because he takes me most time when I go anywhere. I have to sit on the passenger side and stretch my seat out like I'm laying down, so I can ride comfortably, because my hip hurts really bad if I sit straight up. It don't hurt that bad when I sit up in my recliner, but if I sit up in the bed or if I sit up in a car, something like that, my hip will drive me crazy. So he has to drive me if I go anywhere. He's like, you need to get out more, get dressed and go, instead of sitting around the house in your pajamas all the time. Yeah, yeah, I still like the land here. I will say, because I haven't made a update or anything lately about this place, but there for about 7 months, we didn't hear anything from our rent lady. Our rent lady's house burnt down, and we was trying to send rent to her, and then she quit accepting the rent there, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? So we just kept paying our rent, saving it, and finally we got a letter from a company that she hired to run the mobile home area that we live in. So we didn't have to pay any of that money. All that was just kind of, we didn't have to pay none of it. It was kind of blew off, which was good for us, that we didn't have to pay 7 months of rent. So she had to hire that company. So they have started moving out all of the old trailers, tore them down, moved them all. Now there's still the one behind us because the people don't live back there anymore. There's the one over here beside us. The people don't live there anymore. So they're going to end up tearing all these out, moving them out, making the lots available for new mobile homes to move in. So it's very quiet around here now. We don't have any neighbors around. We got neighbors out front, but none beside us, none behind us. So they're cleaning the place up, and they're moving all the old stuff out. So hopefully it's going to be in a really nice place, with new neighbors, new mobile homes in it. So we have started paying, our lot rent again, but that wasn't no problem to start with. But all the noisy neighbors is gone, and all the old trailers are going out. So hopefully it's going to be a nice neighborhood. Excuse me. Once they get it all, cleaned up and took care of. There was a lot of old trailers around here that had really messy yards and stuff over the years. They're making them clean all that up, or they got to go. So hopefully it's going to be in a really nice neighborhood once they put new homes in, and get all these people that are staying, get them to clean their yards up and everything. So I'm glad of that. The people behind me that I used to say that were noisy, the man actually passed away, and then the wife, she had to move because she just couldn't afford to stay there by herself. She moved, so there hasn't been anybody back there in a good while. Let's see. Yes, I'll be glad when I can get my hip fixed. I'm still between 30 and 40 pounds away from being able to have it fixed. Are you asking what time do I wake up, Melissa? My husband wakes up kind of early. I don't. He wakes up because a lot of times he don't sleep that much anyway. Sometimes he may sleep 2 or 3 hours, and he don't even sleep that because of the neuropathy in his feet keeps him awake. And he's on a lot of different medicines, but it still keeps him awake. He's been sleeping a little bit better the last few nights because he switched the way he was taking his medicine. But he's usually up at the crack of dawn. Me, I get up anywhere from 9:30, 10:30, something like that. Even if I'm in there awake, if I'm in the bedroom, sometimes I'll be awake a little while before I get up. I'm really not a morning person. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a morning person, so I like to start off things slow. My hair looks a mess. So he's always been a morning person. He gets up, gets going, and gets moving. Me, it, it's rough on my legs to get up and get them moving quick, so I take my time. Especially the leg that I injured in the car wreck because it it don't bend good and it's so stiff in the mornings. So it's hard for me to get up and like take a shower in the morning. I'd rather take my showers at night because it's just hard to move that leg in the mornings. It's really stiff. But I wish I would. I wish I was the type that would wake up like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, get my day started. I'd get a lot more done for sure. Have a lot more daylight to work with. But for most part, I don't. I don't get up 9:30, 10:30. What are you doing? My cat's crazy. Hey Terry, can you believe I'm doing a live? It was it was just a random. Oh, let's do a live. I have a new Chromebook. My husband, I don't know why, bought me a Chromebook in the world, but I wanted to see how the camera did on it. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a little sick. My grand boy was sick, and I babysat him. And then I ended up having a little sore throat. That's how it started. And now I got a light cough. It ain't really been that bad. I haven't felt terrible. I sound worse than I feel, but it really hasn't been that bad at all. Okay, bye, Leslie. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming and chatting with us, hanging out. We're doing good. All we've had is a bunch of rain today with the hurricane going on. So we've just been hanging around the house, and it's just been raining a lot. Actually, my husband's going right now to the grocery store just to pick up a few things, and it's just raining, just pouring rain. I just sitting here in the recliner hanging out, and ain't really doing much of nothing. Ain't I don't feel terrible, but I've just been taking it easy. My husband's having surgery tomorrow on he's having a second knee done, knee replacement. So I'm just trying to take it easy because when he gets home from that, I have to take care of him. So I've been trying to get well so I could take care of him. Who chews on cords? Oh, your cat. Your cat chews on cords. I can't say nothing. I'll be honest with y'all. I've never told anybody this, but I have a bad habit of chewing on cords. Luckily, I haven't chewed. Let's see. Now, this is my headphones. Have I chewed on these? Yes. This is my headphone cords. I have chewed. See all those little nicks in my cord? When I'm wearing them, I like this. I'll chew on them. That's a bad habit of mine. Chewing on cords. I can't say nothing about the cats chewing on cords. You'd be surprised how many headphones I've had to replace because I bit through the wire and messed them up. Luckily, I haven't done that with these. I just been chewing on the edges of it, but trying to keep it where I didn't bite through the cord and mess them up. But yeah, that's a bad habit. My husband's like, "You gotta quit chewing on these cords. We have to keep replacing the the headphones because I chew through the cords." Thank you, Terry. It's probably gonna go really well because his last leg, he done amazing with. I was so surprised. I mean, I thought he was gonna come home, and I hate to say it, but you know how men can be when they've had something going on. You have to baby them. But no, I was quite surprised. He just got up and was ready to move, and then we had several. Um, his therapist come to the house the first week or so, and work with him here, and he done really good. They were quite surprised how good he done, how much better he walked. So if it goes as good as that first one, it won't be in much trouble at all. He can't drive for a little while. That's why he's been out going to the grocery store getting things we need. So, because I don't drive a whole lot. I can drive to the grocery store. If I have to, I can drive. I just have to, deal with the pain. But I can go to the Dollar Tree or the grocery store because it ain't but 3 or 4 miles away. So I can drive to that. But he's been going out and getting things we need so we don't have to go and drive a lot. But yeah, he done really good with his first knee surgery. First knee surgery. Really? I don't sound as bad as biting on cords though. But they say you'd be surprised how many things I've had to replace. It's so easy to do because see, like with these headphones, when I wear these headphones, if I'm laying in bed at night watching videos, I'll wear these headphones and I'll just pick them up and start nipping on them, just nipping on them. Just I don't know, boredom or whatever. I just nip on the edges of them like that. I'll nip on them, and I'll break up the edges of them, and then eventually I'll hit a wire, and it'll mess it up where it won't let. I can't hear it right. So then I have to buy a new set of headphones. These are actually a new set of headphones, which have been good. They were only $9.99 for Sony. I love Sony. Sony has good sound, and I've already started nipping at them. And I got an extra pair just in case I mess these up. So I do have a backup pair. But yeah, it is a bad habit. I need to quit biting on my cords for sure. Because it is a bad habit. I hope I haven't missed anybody's comment on here. It's moving slow because there's not many people on here, which is a good thing because the more people that's on the chat, the slower, I mean, the faster it'll go. So I don't think I've missed anybody, hopefully. Who's he twirls his hair? Looks like alfalfa. Yeah, I've heard of a lot of people twirl their hair. I've even noticed my grandboy twirling his hair some. My hair looks horrible. I just got my hair cut. My daughter-in-law cuts my hair, and she cut my husband's hair the other day and cut mine, so we don't have to deal with it. Worry about haircuts for a while. As y'all know, if you've watched me, you know my hair can get pretty big and out there. It's pretty flat right now. She cut it pretty short. And I haven't brushed it at all today, y'all. So I know I'm looking a hot mess. I'm sorry. This angle is doing nothing for me and nothing for my big old chin. Even though I've lost weight, I still got a floppy neck from the weight loss. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. My voice keeps going out on me. I don't know. For me not to feel I don't feel bad. For me not to feel that bad, my voice keeps trying to go out on me. My husband watches YouTube all the time. He watches like bass fishing shows, stuff like that. Court TV, different stuff on court. That big court case is going on with little, was it Young Thug, Little Thug, Young Thug, I think. He's been watching all that lately. But he watches a lot of YouTube. Me and him both do. Most of mine is just like my everyday girls, though. I like to watch some family vlogs and mostly family vloggers and some thrifting channels, stuff like that on YouTube. I like to watch Delightfully Southern. Who else do I watch on YouTube? I don't know what's taking my husband so long. I was going to get off here when my husband got back with the groceries so I could help him. He's like me, he's a little slow. I was trying to look up who I like to do you still watch Life with Mike. I watch him sometimes. I don't watch him all the time, but I do click on him and watch some of his stuff. I was the one that actually got him started watching YouTube because he kept asking me about it. And I told him, go for it. I'm trying to see. I watch Kimmy Cope. She cooks. I watch Alexandra Rodriguez. Net and Tina, Collar Valley Cook. Delightfully Southern is one of my favorites. I watch Away Girl vlogs. The Wads. I think everybody knows the Wads. Haywood Homestead. Moss Family Kitchen. So there's quite a few I watch on here. Taylor Elmore. Home Sweet Home. That's a new one I've been watching. I like Crafty Glamper 77. Let's see, can y'all see that? Her? Crafty Glamper 77. Oh, Cottage on Jones. That's a new one I've been watching. Doorstep. Doorstep. Yeah, I've tried to get Russell to do a fishing channel. I even used to try to get Russell to do like a mechanics type channel because he is a top notch mechanic. You can ask him anything about a car, he can tell you. He's had people come to him with car problems where they couldn't even get it to crank. He's got them running. I mean, he is a top notch mechanic type dude. He won't do it. Kristen Stapp. No, I've never heard of her. I'll have to look her up. Is that the name of her channel? Kristen Stapp? I like Charles and Allie. I got all different kind of stuff on here. He would never join the live. He don't care nothing about being on camera. I've caught him in a couple of my videos, and he's not here right now anyway, but I've tried to get him interested in my channel and doing videos, but he don't care nothing about being in front of a camera. Does anybody ever watch Rebecca Robeson? Let's see her. She has went blonde. I don't know if any of y'all watch her. She has went blonde lately, and is that gray or blonde? I don't care for it. I don't like her color of her hair. I thought she looked better with dark hair. It's totally different. I like Rally Roots too. I watch Rally Roots. They teach you a lot about eBay and reselling. Because, yeah, no, I used to resell, but I haven't done that much since I can't get out and go thrifting as much as I used to. So I've kind of cut way back on reselling. Oh, my husband's here. I mean, they got to get off. My husband's here. He's going to need help. So I got to go, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed hanging out with me. I enjoyed it. Oh, cool. That's cool, Terry. I gotta go, guys. I gotta cut it off. My husband's home. I will try to do this again soon. Hope you enjoyed it. See y'all later. Bye.